Loosen up, lads. Limber.
Rubber baby, bunker, rubber baby, bunker.
Hello. Hello, Persian 7. Right, we're ready to go.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. Let me stop the music. Right, we're ready to go.
Going?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 18 of Tins&Gins. 12?
12.
Where we at? 12.
12, yeah,
Episode
12.
12 of Tins&Gins. Tonight's special guest, Eldowado, right above me, is seen on stream. Amazing guy. Great guy. Also, it's your normals, Dax, Perception, myself, Beardy. Maybe a little drunk. I don't know. But it's pretty much where we answer random questions submitted by our Discord that we have no professional knowledge of whatsoever. So do not take it as professional knowledge for answering the questions. It's more for just fun.
But first, before we go into those questions, I'd like to welcome Eldo to the channel.
Yes.
We've been dying to get Eldo on Tins&Gins for a long time, but he has quite a busy schedule lately.
Very
Eldo,
elusive.
Eldo, if you don't mind, just kind of give an introduction to yourself and give the story, I suppose, of how me and you met and your stuff on Twitch and maybe a bit about yourself.
We do have requests for Eldo for you to have some people's babies in chat if you want.
After Eldo has answered this, I'll go through a few direct questions that people have submitted for Eldo.
The fortunate part of being a guy is that everyone in chat that wants a baby, you can have one. And you can do it. Like, we can do it. We can do it. We can work it out. Let's just say that when I send you an envelope, save the sticky part of the envelope. That is my gift to you. Okay. Shit. All right. Well, we met. Dax and I met. Twas. I'm trying to work out if I was in England at the time, because I'm in Canada right now. I live in Calgary.
You were in
Alberta.
Calgary. You were in Calgary at the time.
But I seem to remember that I found you. Well, Fear's like the envelope. Oh my god, he did it,
man. I'm pretty sure you were in Calgary by the time you were initially in my chat, because I remember asking you.
Okay, well, there's a chance that I was in England. There's a chance I was in Calgary, but I was definitely living in Canada at the time. But I was visiting, I think. But anyway, we met because I went on Twitch, and I'd never been on Twitch, really. I never spent time on Twitch, and I don't know all that shit. And I went to Just Chatting, and I went to Lowest Viewers, and I found Dax just on his own in a room with Budgie. Just him and Budgie in a room on their own.
Oh, the old Budge.
And the title was New Mic, testing it out or something. New Mic. And I came in, and I just wanted to be like, it works. So I was like chatting, and then you responded, and I could tell just by the way your eyes twinkled. You were like, "Is this what fame feels like?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Is this a real thing?
Like. Anyway, and then that was
in my stream. What's up, Budge?
No,
and that's yeah. So that's what happened, and then I messaged that, and I saw it had a back and forth and chatting. Just whatever with this little guy on stream with 2 viewers.
Yeah,
and we had a little conversation.
Eldo was my very, very first person to talk in my Just Chatting chat, apart from Budgie. But Eldo was the first person that came in and said, "Hey," and I think you came in with one of your stupid fucking jokes, but it was good.
Oh, every time I would come in with a fact.
Yeah.
It wasn't jokes, it was like a fact of some sort, because I didn't know how to be, like, I didn't know how to act. I was new to this whole thing just as much as he was. And yeah, and then I didn't come on for another couple weeks or something. That's as far as I got. What happened after that?
I remember you came in for one stream, and yeah, the first stream, and I streamed for a few weeks after that. I decided to keep up the Just Chatting, and that's where I met Beardy and everyone else. But I remember thinking to myself, and I said it to Budgie one day, I was like, I wonder, will that Eldowado guy ever come back, or will he be one of those people, like, you know, they come into your chat, you have a really good conversation, then they're gone forever? And then eventually you came back, and I was like, holy fuck, he's back! And I think I said it to you when you came back. I was like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting you to come back, but you did. So
the emotions.
And Eldo, tell me, you're living in Calgary at the moment, but you're originally from where in Manchester, is it?
I live
Just
in
go ahead and dox yourself.
born and raised in a small village in England, in Cheshire, and between Manchester and Sheffield, just tiny little village. And then when I was 20-ish, 18, by that time I'd lived in, done some other stuff, but 20-ish, I moved to Canada full time. And now I've been in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, which is right by the Rockies, probably above Montana. If any Americans want to know whereabouts it is. And yeah, and then I, sorry, you're freaking stuffy in the background. Looks like it's getting interrogated with lights. It's like, tell me where the rebel forces are. Yeah, like tell me. And he's like, I will not tell you anything. You want me to tell you? I will not tell you anything.
I don't do it.
I don't know how to tell you where I came from. Anyway, and yeah, so I was born, raised in England, and then moved to Canada 11 years ago. So I'm 32. And
About to be 33.
Good age,
soon.
good age.
Saturday the
33.
26th,
Nice solid age
25th,
right there, Aldo. Nice solid age.
23rd. Soon.
23rd.
Real soon.
30. I'm 33, and I remember when I was 23 on the 23rd, and that was my champagne birthday, and I didn't think I would. I actually thought I'd die at 32. It's not weird. This is
I thought
still
I
a
wasn't
week.
going to make it past 21. So
Yeah, man, yeah, you
We're
still have
doing
a
good.
week,
We're
yeah.
doing good.
Yes. So yeah, basically that's it. And then moved out
The-
here, and
The
I've been
red
here
drew
ever
my
since.
wife.
Really.
And what got you into why did you decide to go on Twitch in the first place?
There's got to have been something that made me turn on twitch.tv and then was like, I'm going to try and find someone to, like, whatever. I think streaming was like an interesting thing to me. And yeah, it must have been in Canada at the time, because COVID kind of messed up my plans of like moving around and working on beaches and stuff like that. Like I was in Mexico for a bit and then Copenhagen, and I was like looking around, traveling and working. And then COVID was like, nah, you're going to get scared and either stay with your parents for quarantine, which I'm glad I didn't. Love them, but I couldn't last
A
as
whole
long
year.
with my parents. Or move to Canada and Calgary, where I have healthcare and sort of like see what happens. So I moved out here, and then I was like, well, what can I do? I'm gonna try streaming, I think, because it was the first time I had my full computer again after working on a laptop for over a year. I have my full setup and it's pretty powerful. So I was like, why don't I stream? And then that's when I like found, I think I watched you before I even streamed. It was within the week, because I remember your community got me to affiliate in one stream, basically.
Yeah, I think you started streaming like 2 weeks maybe after. No, it was the second time you came back. So the first time you just disappeared. When you came back, then I was like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. And then you started streaming. And I think you did Overwatch and Warzone at first. I remember your first stream I tuned into was you playing Warzone.
Yeah, that was a bad decision. I'm not good at it.
Warzone? I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen Auto play Warzone.
There's a reason, Beardy. I'm not good at it.
I like the Eldorados, the Eldorado streams. The Eldorado streams are nice, yeah. Well,
yeah, no, the Desperados.
Desperados.
I did.
Fuck.
Yeah, guys, I just gave a shout out to Eldo in chat. Eldo, you're kind of taking a break from streaming at the moment, right?
Yeah,
I highly recommend giving him a follow.
Appreciate it, yeah. So that's it. I did that. I think I got actually raided by someone the first week I did it. It was like the first month I did one stream, and then a couple weeks later I did another stream, and I got raided by like 90 people, and then I got affiliate like within the first month, and I was like, whoa, what is that? So I think I got affiliate before you, even though I streamed.
Yeah, we got affiliate like very, very close. I think it was like you got it, and like 3 days later I got it or something like that.
Yeah, it was massive celebration in the household. Like we were all loving it.
The family were delighted. But it shows you how powerful fucking raids are. That's kind of like I like raiding. Like I like people raiding people that have similar viewer count to me, but I also like raiding very small channels because you can actually make a big difference.
You can make someone's whole fucking day. You can make someone's week by doing that. It's a crazy thing to have that power to have this many people. Like right now, or not to say anything, but like you have 20 people watching. If you went into a channel that usually has like 2 people, let's say, you know what I mean, and you hit 20 people on them, and everyone's talking, it's like it can make someone's entire week having that. Someone who's just trying out and everything like that, it can give them like a drive. It can awaken something very very deep in someone. I feel like doing that.
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Eldo, before I go into the direct questions that people have sent me for you, do you mind covering your life of, what I'm referring to? You told a story before on stream that really fucking touched me, and I thought, man, this guy is the coolest fucking person. So
touched me.
I'm
gonna go take a piss. I'll be back.
Do you mind? Wait, what?
Sure, yeah. So
in terms of your pastor days and stuff like that, do you mind covering the story? I think you cover it, or you explain it very well.
Yeah, sure. So I I grew up really religious. I'm not religious now, and I don't go to church or practice any faith, but I grew up really religious, and when I was a kid, I actually was I was a bit of an asshole at school. Like I never took notes in school, and I was always the class clown. And no matter what it was, I was always asked to stay behind in class because I wouldn't listen and I wouldn't take notes. And it was like super disrespectful. Just like, I think I was underwhelmed by school. And so in that, the only way that I got my like cheap thrills was by being an asshole. And I remember asking my brother one time, like I was really into words of affirmation. I went to my brother and said, "Hey man, like, would you, these are things I really appreciate you about you. You're patient, like kind when you say something." But I gave him like a list of things, and then I asked him what he would say about me. And he said he needs time to think about it. And I was like, okay, great. So then I was like a kid. I was like 11, 12 kind of age. And I went away. And then the next day I came back and asked him, not like it sounds like he was stood in the same spot for like 24 hours. He wasn't. It was like in general, I found him wherever he was during his day because like his life didn't just pause while I was gone. Sorry, the beer's hitting me. Anyway, so
thank you, Beardy. The beer is hitting Beardy too because he's gifting subs to the channel. Sorry, thank you, Beardy. Critic, welcome back. Sorry, I'll continue.
So I asked my brother like what he valued about me or admired about me, and he said when he was like 14, 13 maybe, he said he couldn't think of anything because I was just a wasted potential. He said, "You're really smart, but you don't use it. You're funny, but you're like mean." He's like, "I just can't think of a way that I'm proud of you." And I was like, "Whoa,
that's like the whole thing. I'm not sad. I'm just disappointed."
Yeah,
it hits deeper.
It hurts worse. It hurts so much worse.
God, please.
From my oldest friggin', it's like from my brother. Like my brother said this, and I thought he just like went back with some more words of affirmation, but he didn't. And I had been reading the Bible and stuff because that's kind of like what was instilled in me when I was a kid, like learning some stuff and whatever. And I was really into epitology, which is the name, I think it's called that, which is the meaning of names. And I was reading about Gabriel and blah, 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 like things that means and whatever. And I was like, dude, and I was religious then. So I was like, I'm not living a life that is like giving, but if it's just for me, there's no point. Almost the point was like, if I'm living a life that's just for me, there really is no point to even fucking doing that. Like it doesn't make sense. It's sad. It's depressing. It's like, there's no reason. So I was like, okay, well, I did like this super emotional thing. I got like my buddy Alex to go out with me to the canal, and we like wrote, it was like a dark wintry night in England, and we wrote on pieces of paper all these different things about my personality I didn't like. It was like you don't listen to teachers, you don't do the washing up when your parents ask, you answer back, this. You're whatever. And I wrote them on little pieces of paper and I folded them up like into quarters and I put them. I was like 12, so just Gio. So I put these like little pieces of paper into a Quality Street like tin, and we took it to like a bridge in a canal in my little village, and we like lit it in like a little ceremony kind of idea, and literally, like it was like I realized at that point that I had to change everything, and I had to stop referring to myself as my name. There's a reason for that. But there's like a whole idea of like I just stopped referring to myself as that name inside my head because I was stuck in this personality of being an asshole. And then I started to like this is deep and this probably takes a bit of conversation, but I started referring to myself in my head as Gabriel, the angel, not because I am Gabriel, but rather to change my what I'm looking into, what I care, what I focus on, what I do, whatever. And so I started in my head at 12. I started this thing called the Gabriel Project in my head, completely made it up myself. And the idea was to realign with what I wanted to be rather than the person I was. And so from that moment, within a year, I was running youth groups. I was running, like, I was training, like, I was helping people out. I was at the very young age, I was doing youth work and doing all this stuff. So basically, I changed to the point where the girls at school who were into me were like, yo, Eldo, not my name, but Eldo, whatever my name was. Which is a funny story because Dax is the only one that knows my name in the entire group, and it's like freaking, and I hate it.
His name is not what you think. It's not actually Eldo, lads. It's just fucking.
Okay, you're letting him on.
No, oh my god,
that's
it's
a lie.
crazy.
That's a lie.
You'll forever be known to me as Zelda. I don't give a fuck what your name is.
And the girls at school were saying, yo, like, what's they're English, they wouldn't say yo, they'd be like,
All right.
Hey, mate. What's your Subachi? You're the governor.
Okay,
sorry, continue.
Anyway, so they were like, what's changed? What's different? You used to be funnier. Like, you used to be funnier and like an asshole. And I was like, no, I just realized. And I actually came to an agreement with all my school teachers. I won't do homework. I won't take notes. But you can expect me to, but you can expect me to listen. I'm not going to answer back, but I'm not doing homework and I'm not doing whatever. So I set boundaries at a young age of what you can expect of me. And I did it. And I was in top sets of everything, but I wouldn't do homework and I wouldn't get punished for it. So I was just like,
sorry.
What?
Continue. I'm just saying, take note of what you just said because I'm going to bring that up later. But continue.
So basically did all that stuff. And then like, from there, if I fast forward 3 years, 4 years, I was doing youth work constantly, not because I cared, like it was youth work or it was immature community work. So like older people that hadn't quite had the opportunities to mature, people that were lost in addiction, people that were really struggling with getting their way in small towns, small villages, people that were like older people that had kids at a young age that didn't know how to do like school, like resumes and stuff. I like ran, all of a sudden at 19, I was running a coffee shop that was worth about £1 million. I think it was 750 to 1,000 to £1 million worth of investment from 10 different churches in this small town called Chesterfield. I don't care if you know the name of that, but it's a small town. And I used to run this coffee shop that also did youth work and did whatever work. And I'm sure you could dox me from that, but it doesn't matter. But like, the thing is, like, I was doing that to the point where we were running open mic nights. Thursday night was salsa night. We teach people to do salsa. Friday was Friday night in. I used to get paid by the council because we used to have like a ton of people that would like, a ton of people would, sorry, I got distracted because I'm like watching the chat. It's really hard to like friggin'.
Oh yeah, you gotta kind of ignore the chat. sometimes,
Heavy Steel,
dude.
welcome in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Thank
everything
you,
chat's
Princess.
good.
Thank you. I love you.
What's up, guys?
Okay, continue, Ella.
So so I got to a point where I was actually we did the youth work and the open mic night so well that we had to split it to 2 groups, and then we had to do like memberships which were free but you had to apply, and then we were like bringing in, and it was amazing because then we brought in their parents into the conversations, and we could bring people into, and then we were raising these kids basically in such an amazing way. Like it was so great, and I was 19 at the time and these kids were like 16 to 19, 15 to 19, and I like built this. Holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah, just want to take a break.
Origin warned me, man.
Origin, chill out, man. Fuck me. I don't care if you sneeze. Stop donating shit to my channel. Thank you so much, though, but chill out. James, thank you very much. Welcome back in, man. Great to have you. And Beardy's way too drunk right now.
Jesus.
Oh, for fuck's sake, lads.
We're on a hype train.
Aldo, continue on, please. Dax is getting distracted for some reason. Aldo, please go listen to your story. It was great. Dax, shut the fuck up, Dax.
All right.
I'm trying to listen to Aldo here. It's not your time.
Hey,
okay, so I think the thing that Dax we talked about one time, and it doesn't come up very often because the stigma of religion and the stigma of working with churches and stuff, I don't kind of like associated with myself. So basically, it got to a point where I was running a coffee shop which had 2 people that used to be addicted. Well, one person was a heavy drug user stuck in that crowd. There are people that were down and out with their look with cooking and stuff like that. And I basically recruited these people and ran a coffee shop during the day. And then we would have 10 to 12 these young adults would help me set up the young adults would help me set up for the nights. And then we would like help people that didn't have family stuff. Anyway, it's a lot of things and I haven't really thought about it. What's the fuck's going on?
Sorry, I was skipping all the alerts and it was like, what the?
Wait, do you have the stream on? You gotta mute the stream, dude. You
no, it's because I have OBS open. I can hear it here. Sorry, Eldo. My apologies.
You have to hear it. We don't have to.
Right, pause first.
Coffee shop.
Origin, thank you so much. Snail, thank you so much. Beardy, thank you. James, thank you very much for the sub again.
Perception's gonna go drain the main, if you know what I mean.
Alright, we'll continue on with Elder's story.
Look at Perception. Look like he's going out after this shit. Huh?
Yeah,
I need to pee as well. I'll BRB.
Fuck. Alright, okay. Me and Aldo got this. Don't worry, Aldo.
Hey, man.
You gotta fucking. I've heard a little bit of the story, but I haven't heard everything, and it's very interesting, man. It is really interesting. And by the way, I don't know if you've seen the Thor. Thor Eds is actually, I think, from the same town.
Wait a sec.
Yeah, a while back you mentioned it. I seen that. He said he got a big old thing of gin too. So, paying attention.
I am looking.
See?
For...
Yep.
Where is he?
Oh.
I feel like he should all the way down, or it went.
Oh, he's from Cheshire. He's from Cheshire.
I'm from Cheshire, mate.
Yes, he's from Cheshire as well. So there you go.
I'm from near Buxton. Yeah. So.
Couldn't thank you for that, brother. Much appreciated. If Dax was here, he would say, "I appreciate you," or appreciate. He would say it weird because he can't say fucking appreciate real well. The water place.
I'm back.
Right on the Lake District and the Peak District. That's kind of like where
it's crazy. Like both of you went to go take a piss and came back at the same exact fucking
Critic,
time.
thank you so much for the 100 bits.
Really?
Lads, thank you so much for the
Are
support.
you kidding me? You both sat down and fucking put the headphones on at the same exact time.
Thank you, lads. Thank you very much for the support.
Don't worry, Aldo. I'm enjoying the story.
It's so good.
Guys right here.
I'm loving the story.
Really, fuck you.
These two fucking guys
Hello,
taking a piss break. Jesus,
I don't know what else.
Turning off sound effects.
I don't know what else.
Ashley.
Ashley.
Here we go again.
Ashley, hold on 1 sec.
What do? Again, what? Everybody's enjoying the story.
It's like what?
No, seriously, I didn't know I didn't know it went
man.
as deep as it actually did. I've heard the coffee shop. I've heard the story, but not as deep as you went.
You.
So I can appreciate it a lot more than what it was before.
What?
This is all new to me.
Ashley.
What's interesting? Sorry, go for it, Dax.
Sorry, Ashley,
Ashley
thank
just
you
gave
so
me five.
much. Origin, fuck off. Origins gave way too much of this shit.
Fucking Origin's giving you fucking.
Man,
Can you
Origin,
imagine? Can
save
you
your
imagine
money.
donating?
God
He's
damn.
trying to go
streamer.
bankrupt before he ships
Could you
out.
imagine? He doesn't have. You don't understand. For the next fucking 4 years, he doesn't have to spend any money.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
Origin's
spend a
going to go
fucking
to the
dime.
Navy now, and they'll be like, actually, you
Yeah.
know what? Never
He
mind.
doesn't have to pay
we don't
for
need you. And he'll be like,
fucking
shit,
shit.
I'm broke as
No,
fuck
it don't
because
work
I'm
like that,
donating
brother.
subs left, right,
Once
and
you
center.
sign that paperwork, that's it. I don't give a fuck what you are.
Ashley, I
It's
love
America,
you. Origin,
brother.
I love you too. Thank you so much.
Thank that boy that he's sending his
Guys,
fucking
for everyone,
savings on
sorry,
you.
for everyone who on the Discord, everyone who's on the Discord server, if you don't know, Origin is joining the Navy on Monday.
Yeah,
So,
he sure is. He's
We're going
off,
to have a
brother.
going away party for him
Congratulations.
on Sunday. We're going to watch a few movies together on Discord. Thank you, Roxy. We're going to go in
Gonna
and just
miss
spend
you,
time.
mama,
I'm
dude.
really
Gonna
looking
miss
forward
you.
to it. Origin, seriously going to miss you.
For real, brother.
And you gotta
Honestly,
throw
it's
one
been.
more in.
Listen, it's been a very short time, Origin, since you've been here. But honestly, you've been like a huge fucking.
Oh, for fuck's
You've been
sake, here we
an
go.
absolute huge member of the community. So thank you. And that's not even. That's not even from Dax. That's from just
and then.
someone else in the community. So
I want to
thank you
say it
for
right.
that, brother.
We have a bot
You-
running on the server that tracks people's hours on the server. Because I'm curious, see
you
who
fucking pussy. You don't fucking
who
cry
is
in here.
who is the person who has spent the most amount of time. And Origin is the newest person in on the server, and he has spent the most time in voice channels. I know
He's
that
a
if
good
I
kid.
join channel, I gotta give it around 5 minutes, and I know Origin's gonna join in and say hi.
Without a doubt. Yeah, he's a good fucking kid.
Princess,
man. He's
thank
a
you
great
so
fucking
much.
Kid.
Fucking hell.
Good head on his shoulders. He's a good fucking kid. Origin, you're gonna do good, man. You're gonna do great fucking things. Trust that.
Yeah, Origin, you're
And
really great, man.
if you don't, I'll kick your fucking ass.
Princess, I love you. Thank you. Fuck me. Literally, fuck me. Give me what I fucking
fine.
deserve. What? Right, Eldo. Sorry,
I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Eldo, continue
Guys,
with
no,
your
you're all
story.
great.
My
Honestly,
apologies.
everyone in the community are all honestly fantastic fucking human beings, and without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you all. But Origin, you're gonna be missed for the next
We
couple
can
months,
go
brother.
dogging. Fuck yeah, let's go dogging.
I don't know what dog. I just learned what dogging is. Oh, did you know what dogging is?
Yeah.
I'm
Dogging
You don't
knowing
get
is
what
arrested
kind
for
of-
something and not know what it's about.
It's an English and Irish thing, I
Whoa! Okay. Oh, we got another story to go through here. All right. Oh shit. Okay.
think. Okay,
continue.
first,
Okay, but
before the dogging story,
Continue.
let's continue with Eldo's life.
Yes.
Basically, what I'm getting at is that it's really funny when I become a part of a group or a Discord or a clan of any sort. Not that kind, but yeah. Anyway, so basically, it's always funny because my personality is kind of a bit of an asshole, and my personality is a little bit dark, but like wholesome. But it's really funny when people hear that the reason that I'm like this is that I'm genuinely an asshole, but I'm also like will commit like a lot of my resources and time and everything to actually helping communities to the point where it's like I go out there and I will invest. Like there was one time at this place where the coffee shop I ran, and there was a few, like 5 people that wanted to get into design, but they wanted to get into college. And so what I did was I bought 4 iMacs, sat them down, and then every Wednesday we would just spend time doing design and doing work. And I was teaching them how to work as an agency together and blah, blah, blah. So that they could then use that and my reference letter to get into college, because their parents were not on this pick in the scene. Like 4 out of 5 of them, the parents weren't around. So like I really took it, and I'm 19 at the time, and these kids are 15, 16. So like I escalated way past all that shit of like growing up and whatever. And I didn't go to university at all, which now when you look at what I do for a job is like, wait, how did that work out? Like, how did I commit that little period of my time and then still come out of it? And yeah, that's where I'm getting at. So a lot of like helping people with like purpose or mission of like understanding themselves and blah blah blah. Yeah, that's about it. I used to also lead worship in Bible school, so that was fun.
When I first heard Eldo say this on stream, I immediately donated his subs because
did.
I can confirm that Eldo is a dark person, a dark humor, and I
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
love it. But I know deep down, if I
Love
was
it
like,
also.
if I became broke, right? If just say all this shit went sideways, I lost my job, Twitch was not a thing, and I became living on the streets, I'm fairly sure if I contacted Ello, he'd actually help me.
Yeah.
And Beardy and Perception would tell me to fuck off.
Yeah, you fucking leechy bitch.
Cascodaka, thank you very much for the follow.
I'd offer you a stable at least.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know if you shit.
stable,
You get
and I give
nothing.
birth to somebody that
At
looks
the
like,
same
that will
time.
eventually look like Beardy, and it will be known
I've
as
got
the
fresh
second coming
sawdust.
of Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
We can't all do that.
Christ.
Our original work run out of room on his bedroom wall. He can't just keep putting new pictures of bearded.
Oh, come on now.
Anyway, so
Eldo,
that's
he's
a
gonna
little
have a
bit
photo of you up there next.
Hello,
like
first,
that.
before we get to the questions, I want to say you're a great guy. Seriously, the work you do, or you have done, is great. And yeah,
Thanks.
I just think it's cool, and what you've done. And I want to say thank you on behalf of all those people that you helped.
Oh, man, I've been waiting for that. I was wondering. I was like, geez. I was like, God, I won't believe in you anymore because they won't thank me.
No.
Yeah. Okay, a few questions that people sent me directly.
Sure.
What's your favorite hobby?
This is to me directly,
Yes.
or everyone.
No,
Yourself.
that's to you. That's to you, brother. No one gives a fuck about us. We're old news.
All right. What's my favorite hobby? I really enjoy. I don't know. I like work a lot. I like doing a lot of work because I enjoy problem solving. Man, Roxy asked me this the other day actually about like what I do when I'm not on Discord or not working, and it's like the truth is, it's like I don't really do that much. I like to cook a lot, but I wouldn't even. Honestly, it's like really hard to tell. I'm pretty boring. I play video games.
You're pretty
That's
good
a
at
hobby.
your video editing, though. Your edits
Yeah,
are fantastic.
You're making a fucking game for God's sakes. I mean, that's something
yeah.
pretty
I was messing around with
impressive.
that.
You're making a
I
game
mean,
currently?
Yeah, I did quite a bit of it. Yeah.
Sorry, was I supposed to say that? I don't know if I was a secret. Was that a secret? I'm sorry if it was.
Makes no difference. No,
Okay.
wasn't a secret. We're
Well,
all good.
look
I
at
don't
that.
think there's anything that you guys could say that's like off limits. I don't think.
Huge fucking TikTok phenomenon.
Have you ever
Huge
got fucked in the...
TikTok
No.
phenomenon.
No, I haven't.
Whoa! What the?
Sorry,
But I've
whoa.
played with that
That's-
idea.
Oh, well,
I mean, hey, you
like
gotta
it.
try it once, right? You don't
Hey,
know.
man.
You don't
No,
know.
you
gotta
gotta try it twice.
Yeah.
You gotta try it twice.
Why
At
twice?
least
I've been on-
twice, yeah. Because the
I've been
first
on a
time
date
might
with
just
a
be
guy.
a bad experience, and then the
Have
second
you? You've
time
been
is
on a
like,
date with a guy? Is that like going out with your friend, or like you literally entertained the fact of like you went on a date with a guy?
I went for Pride weekend. A lot of us went out, and I like wasn't like I'm not gay. Like I'm very straight and into girls. But I was out with a bunch of drag queens and guys that were
fuck
openly.
yeah, let's
I'm
go.
gonna throw it out there. Drag queens are a
Celebrating.
really good fucking time. Drag queens
Yeah.
went to a drag, and it was absolutely. If you haven't been to a drag show, if you can go to a drag show, fucking do it. Holy shit, do it. It's an amazing fucking time. It's absolutely amazing.
So they weren't in costume at the time or in character at the time, but we were all going around, and it was kind of cool. And there was this one dude that was there too, who was like a designer for like a San Francisco company, and we were just like vibing. And he said he was into me, and I said, "Hey man, like I'm not gay, but at the same time, I would be open to let's hang out and let's date. Let's go on a date right now, and nothing will come out of it like at all. But like I'll understand more of how that is, because I don't want to be like I'm not gay and just like cut it off.
Shut
but
it
be
down.
like,
Man, this
What if
guy,
you want to learn more?
I think Ella was
Yeah, so-
making me gay. How about that?
And so I went on a date with him, and we did different things. Like we're at like a party, and we will like dance together, and like he was very like out there and like dancing with other people, and he was like, are you okay with me dancing with other people? I was like, yeah, no, that's great and stuff. And we had like drinks, and he was like, this is really interesting because you're really not gay. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, but you're trying to see what it's like properly. And I was like, yeah, because I want to know if I'm not, because I won't know, nothing sexual's happening, and
You
I
won't
want to
know
know
until you try.
That's a great view, honestly.
It's
Yeah.
a
And
fucking
so-
fantastic view. Aldo, you fucking prince. You are an absolute.
Anyway, we've been
god.
married for a few years, and no, but at the
I'm
end of
still
the night,
not sure. I'm still not sure. Yeah, I'm 100%.
we're
But
playing
you know,
gay
we're getting
chicken.
there.
playing
Oh,
gay chicken, and he's never.
You fucking
And
watch
I
that
am-
video. What a great fucking video that was. Oh, what a great
but-
fucking video that was.
Five
Oh,
head
I loved
Eldo,
it.
man. I'm telling you.
But yeah, that
But
was
for
it.
real,
And then,
for real,
by the
why
end
do
of
more
it-
people are so fucking scared to fucking experience that shit? Why?
and
You don't
he's
know
like
what you're
awesome.
You're gonna have such a good fucking night. You're gonna have such a good time. Fucking do it.
I even said that to him. I said I had a really great night. Like we did,
Yeah.
and there was no weirdness. There was no weird, awkward shit at the end because it was very clear about boundaries. And I was like, that's awesome. And I was like, thanks so much for hanging out. And it was to him, it felt like a platonic hangout, but with
Mhm.
someone. And to me, it was platonic, but like we
It was
could.
just
It
chilling.
was there was no like. When people are like, yo, I'll hang out with you if you're gay, but don't hit on me. And it's like, no, I just respected him and he respected me, and we had a good time. And it turns out I'm not gay, but
This
like
guy.
it was great to go hang out. And so that's
Just
Fuck
a fucking
yeah.
night at a
Man,
time,
I want to
dude.
live
That's
the way
all it
Eldo
is.
lives. What the fuck?
Do it. Fucking do it. You're the only one holding
We're
yourself back
currently in the
from
middle
it.
of a pandemic, so I can't. But after,
Yeah,
definitely.
you guys are fucked
After,
over there.
yeah.
Sorry, we can do whatever we want here.
How about guys?
all the
question?
gay people.
Can you make someone gay, or do you think that's like latently
I don't
they
think
don't
so. I
quite
think, like,
understand?
I think
their
I
own
think you could-
sexuality?
I think you
be
could-
And you'd bring it out
straight
in
and
them?
have you can have a man crush on somebody and be straight.
Yes. Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. It doesn't mean you're gay.
Mhm.
I think you can crush on males, of course, but I don't think that makes you gay.
No.
I have a good question
I
on
don't
that
think
one.
so.
Do
Yeah.
you think that there is an element when you're friends with people, an element of you that sees why they're attractive?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
Wait. Dumb that
I'm
down,
not friends with-
please, real quick.
I'm not friends with anyone, guys or girls, that I couldn't understand people being attracted to them. Like I understand why people are attracted to Perception. I understand why people would be attracted to Dax. Like and you, Beardy, obviously, but like I would.
No, whoa.
Please tell me. Please
That
tell me.
sounded
I
very-
don't understand.
That sounded very forced for me, okay? I'm just
No, I
not-
didn't on purpose.
It sounded like you just kind of threw me a bone. You're like, oh, I do too, Beardy.
No,
But
so there's
listen, I
there's
get
that
it.
element.
I get
No,
it.
there's that element. I just don't. I wonder if you can be friends with someone that you don't. If you were of that persuasion,
Do you
would-
mean like if you find that person attractive, but you don't hold that like relationship, like you can be friends with them, but not, but like you know they're attractive, but you're just kind of like, nah, it wouldn't work with us, so whatever type of thing, or am I misunderstanding that?
I think I can find someone. Okay, for example,
Mhm.
I could find a very old celebrity woman attractive, and I could say that's why she's attractive. But if I was given an opportunity to date her, I'd be like, that's not going to work.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
completely see
and with
that.
guys too, this person's attractive, but when it comes
Well,
to
yeah,
us, it
yeah.
won't work.
I think a good amount of people. I would like to think a lot of people. That would be, you know what I mean? Like would conform to that. I guess would it would be conform to that. I feel like a lot of people would fall in line with that.
Yeah, Dax just has to have a breakdown because Origin just
Origin, man.
Submitted,
No, I mean
more.
this
Origin's
seriously.
gonna be hammering them all night.
Please stop spending money. Like,
Dax,
I know
shut
you're
the fuck up about it.
but I
We're
know
in an
you're
interview
going to
right
the
now.
Navy, but just in case, like, I don't want you to be fucking broke.
Just in case what? No. It doesn't happen like that. He's already in. It's done.
He
It's
just
a
doesn't got to
wrap.
spend anything.
He signed the paperwork. He's done. That's it.
Get what you
Whatever money
fucking
he has right
deserve.
now is extra fucking money.
You know what is really funny
Just
about
thank
this
you
whole
and enjoy
situation?
it. Thank you, Origin. Thank you very
Yes.
much. I appreciate you spending
The whole-
the money you have before you go to the Navy on Dax.
Sorry,
Thank you
Eldo,
very
I'm trying.
much.
I'm
I'll
trying to
speak
listen
for
to you.
Dax.
Sorry, Birdie. Can you just? Shh.
The whole idea of get what you fucking deserve is hilarious because Dax doesn't think he deserves subscriptions.
He doesn't think he deserves it
So
all.
I
he
think I
is
deserve
only
one or
accepts-
two every now and then, but this correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But right now, I don't think I deserve these subs because
Why not? Why?
Eldo's
Why?
telling his story. I think this is.
So what?
I just think
Yeah,
Your
Eldo
channel.
deserves
Hey,
this
You're
Yes.
more
allowing
than
this
me.
to happen. It's your
Yeah.
channel.
you
It's your
facilitate
channel.
it.
The story
You
wouldn't
played
be
a big part
happening
in
without
bringing all
your
of us
channel.
together.
You're doing this. This is understandable.
He-
We're not doing this
just
on the
let him
Beardsman
enjoy it.
channel.
I'm about to get
We're not
sick.
doing this on the Perception channel. We're not doing this on Eldowado's channel. We're doing this on RG Daxter's channel. This is your channel. This is your support. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. You guys,
Yeah.
thank you. You guys are awesome. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't make
Thanks,
a big
sir.
deal
We
of it.
are
You're making a
here
big
for
deal
you
of
and
it.
your
Thank you
smart
guys. You
people.
guys are awesome. I really do appreciate you. You guys, regardless of how silly you think it feels, thank you guys for making this dream become something more. Thank you. Fuck, dude, I thank more people. Thank you guys. You know what? Thank you for supporting
Hey,
Dax.
I thank
Because
you.
I have a great time every Friday here on Tins and Gins. Thank you
Guys,
for allowing
right.
us to do this.
Hold on. Do you want me to be real?
Thank you.
Do you want me to be real?
Do it. Do it.
I want to thank everyone in this community because you guys actually make it feel like this is a possible thing.
This
This
is
is
a fucking
actually
possible
something.
thing.
This is something that I could actually do, because work is not good right now, and I'm miserable fucking working, and I hate. It's not that I hate
You're
my
here,
job. I
man.
currently hate my
You're
job,
fucking here,
and right
dude.
now it feels like if I wanted, I could properly put time into this, and actually try to get people together and make something. And I hate when people sub, but I hate saying it, but I appreciate it. And
Don't
seriously,
fucking hate
it means a lot.
Say
and
it and let
I-
them know.
It hates me, but I love it as well because I think we put together such a good community, and I think
Fucking
everyone
great
supports
community.
each other. And I know you support me, but I like seeing other people of this community support other people.
I think that you're not used to people telling you what you're worth in this
I
situation.
agree with that 100%.
You have a
Maybe.
community that's like literally telling you what you're worth and you're
Yes.
pushing against it, and you have to
Yes.
fucking let it happen.
Embrace
sometimes.
it.
You're not
Fucking embrace
exploiting
it.
it, you're not being a dick about it, but you
No.
don't understand that these people and the way that we show up and the way you show up is real. You
Yep.
don't have to earn it. You don't own us anything. And to be
Yep.
honest, you've kind
We
of got to
love you,
allow
Dax,
other
to
people to
see
show
you.
you that they appreciate you.
Dax, you gotta
'Cause
think of
you're-
it this
you're
way too.
negating that,
You
too.
you got guys like listen, dude. I mean, not to fucking say anything about myself here, but I've been streaming for over a year, and even GM, who was a big help to your community. Let's be, you know what I mean. You streamed longer than not longer than him, but you've blown past both of us. Blown past with viewer average, everything. Fucking just people in Discord. You've created this as much as you don't want to do this, and much as you don't want to push this off. You've blown past the people who've helped you become what you've become. You know what I mean?
What the?
You've made this community. You've
What?
made everyone.
What?
What?
You've
the
made
fuck?
everyone in here what they are. You've done this. You've created Tins and Gins. You've created fucking everything about this community. You've done this all. This is all you, dude. This is all you. You need to take that.
You guys hit him
Accept
right in
it.
the emotions.
What the?
This is you, brother. This is you. There is no one else that does this every fucking Friday. It's your channel. It's your this. No matter who's here, this is you.
What
And you need to finally realize and say, you know what, guys? Thank you for this because this is mine. This is
Yep.
you've brought all these
Yeah.
people together. We've
I
all
know,
come
but
from
I
different
just-
communities. What? Dax, you did this.
Like,
you
I
did this.
know,
Your
but,
lifting
like-
streams, your fucking chatting streams, your Doom streams. You think I like to fucking sit there and watch Doom for fucking 4 hours? I don't give a shit about fucking Doom, dude. I come in because you are an entertaining individual. Half these people in here don't give a fuck about Doom. Half the other half do. I give you that. But this is your channel. This is what everyone says. This is you, Dax. This is you. Accept it. Thank you. Thank you. This is you guys. Thank you very much for this channel.
Just kidding.
Aldo thinks you're overrated. But you know what? Hey, there's always one critic in the group.
Nah, dude. Hey, what I will say is I saw that little boy at one viewer, and I thought this guy's got it.
Dax.
And I came in. So this doesn't surprise me, man.
Listen to Aldo.
The people have spoken. Look at what the people are saying. They fucking love you. And we all love you.
Exploitation just gifted 50 subs. That's crazy.
Man. But like halfway, like I'm speaking for myself, but I'm sure a lot of other people could feel the same way as well. Like halfway through that, like the start of this pandemic, a lot of us were probably in like a dark place. Like we weren't in a good spot, and like myself, I wasn't talking to a single soul except for like the close family that I'd be with. And after you started streaming, the random day I seen you post on Twitter, I'm after getting affiliate, boys. And I was like, oh, damn, I didn't even know Dax streamed. Let me hop in there. I've been in here almost every day since, and I couldn't imagine it any other way because I think, at least for me, you've given me a home away from home, being able to sit in this Discord. And I think a lot of other people feel the exact same way. And I love you for it. And I love every single person in here. You're after, like, you may not think so, but you're after making a big difference to a lot of lives in this channel. It's all you, buddy.
I disagree. You're a piece of shit. Okay, so I'm gonna get a beer, but like, holy.
Oh, man.
Oh. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're all good. We love you. That's the main discourse here. We fucking love you.
Thanks, Oz. I do what I can to try support you guys as well in terms of, you know, just getting a community together and that. But like, yeah, I do love you guys. Honestly, you got me through depression. I was very lonely. Before I started on Twitch and that, and then people just appeared. You know, like purity, perception, everything like that. And it feels like I made real, like, more real friends than people I actually know in real life.
A lot appeared, even more stayed.
And Hex.
Just take it.
What the fuck is that?
Hex is a fucking madman. Craziness. Everyone in here is fucking mental
lads,
tonight.
I didn't want to fucking cry on stream again because Beardy's gonna hold it against me.
Nah.
Well, lads, seriously, I just want to say that I know, Budgie, you know I've been struggling in work. I know I've been struggling in work. I'm not happy in work currently. In terms of what I'm doing, I'm not. It's not that I'm not happy with my job. I'm just not happy with the amount of work I have to do right now, and the current work I'm doing is fucking shit. So, it's nice knowing that, you know, if I actually spend time and dedicate time to this could actually be something that eventually I'd like to do. I hate saying full time because I don't think it's a thing full time, but it's something I'd like to spend more time on and, you know, help people out as much as I can. Sorry guys for everyone who redeemed the hit markers and shit like that, by the way. I have it disabled currently for Tins&Gins. And I currently have
expectations still got
the
things coming
Hex
in.
is going to be there for the next 10 minutes. So I disabled the noise just because. Hex, thank you so much, man.
Thanks, Hex. Thanks, Origin. Thanks, Princess. Thanks, Ashley.
Cheers.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Dax.
Everyone.
Hey, Dax, thanks for being you, man. You gotta let me cheers you. You gotta cheers me.
Thanks, guys.
Fucking leave
Cheers.
it.
And
Cheers,
that's
man.
honestly, that's why I tried to oh fuck me. That's why I tried to send everyone a personalized message at Christmas. Everyone that was part of the community and close knit, because I knew that all of you actually deserve some, you know, decent quality. Like I honestly, like, I love you all so much, like, and I can't explain. I just couldn't explain it, so I just decided, hey, let's try and make something special, and just, I know a small little voice note means a lot, so I decided to make, I think it was something like 69 nice voice notes overall, and give them to everyone. So thank you.
Man, they were so sweet. Like to do that individually,
It felt like I got throat fucked for like an hour.
that takes a lot. Like when I got that and I opened it up the next morning, I felt so smitten. I almost didn't even know what to say back to you. Like it was so fucking kind. You're one of the most realest motherfuckers out there. Like
Roxy,
for
that's
real.
way too many bits. Lads, please
Roxy doesn't understand math.
please stop trying to make Twitch a reality for, like, you know, a monthly income. Oh, fuck me, lads.
Origin wants nudes. That's his price.
Origin, Hex, Beardy, Princess, Roxy, Snail, everyone that gifted. Fucking hell. Cascadada, who followed recently, I fucking love you too. I'm sorry you had to come in on such a mess. And Ello, honestly, like, your story is amazing. I just want to say, like, everyone that's donated to me, you should be donating to people like Ello, who can actually, like, I suppose you could say I help a community, and I actually do youth work as well. I used to do youth work in my own time as well. So it feels like me and Eldo kind of relate in that sense. I used to be a youth leader for
Mel, wasn't it?
no, for Roiga.
For all.
I
Was
was
that the like
Roiga's
the
outside of school.
Oh, that was outside of
So
school.
I was a youth
bad.
leader in Roiga for like 6 years, and I absolutely loved it. And the reason I did that is because I didn't want young kids to become scumbags. That was my mentality. I was like, at least I know, like, I can be a scumbag, but overall I'm not a scumbag. So I was like, hey, can I try influence kids to make better decisions about, you know, what they want to do?
That reminds me of this time I ran this group. I was probably 16 at the time, maybe 15, and this little kid called Torin. This kid called Torin. He always never got to talk with leaders. No one would like break through to him. He was like one of those like closed off youths, blah blah blah, all that jazz. And he would like bully people. And I remember one time, like I would play FIFA with him like every single time, and I started to ask him, I was like, man, if you want to come early before all the other kids, so it's just like the youth leaders, we're hanging out, and then we can play FIFA and chat and get to know and like catch up. And the first 2 times was great, like I'd kick his ass at FIFA. But like the funny thing was, the 3rd time or something, he said to me, he was like, yeah, just out of nowhere, he's like, I punched a guy today. I was like, okay. It's like, how did it make you feel? And he went, not great. Like, it didn't make me feel good. And I was like, why'd you do it? And he was like, I don't know. I just did it. And I wish I hadn't. And I was like, that's all good. He'll probably forgive you. I was like, cool. I'm just playing FIFA on this tiny, tiny ass, like the basement of the church was super cold. It was like a tiny ass little couch, and we were just playing FIFA. And I remember him telling me, and me being like, that's literally the first time that he said that, like that he's like opened up. And I'm a scumbag too, but like the beauty is being a scumbag, but being a nice person and finding that balance, because people in Discord know this too. Like, I'm an asshole. I'll troll. I'll fucking leave Discord without telling you guys, because I struggle from weird anxieties. But like the truth is, if someone's struggling or someone's having a hard time, I'm probably like the first person to be like, nah, this matters, you matter, we're listening, we're valid, blah blah blah. So it's kind of interesting to me, because people don't know. If people knew me back then, they wouldn't know me now, and if people know me now, they would doubt who I was back then. So it's interesting. Anyway, I'm glad to be on here. It's good times.
I'm glad to have you on, Eldo.
Cool.
Oh, Deza. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. Thank you very much for the sub.
It's Odessa, like
Odessa?
the band.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Oh, like this.
Lads, fuck me. Hex.
I feel like
Hex,
I
man.
feel like Aldo, dude. Like your episode's going to go down as like they're definitely very interesting, turning point of episodes here.
That's Doyler.
But not just like not even stories, but like just
Thanks, Doyler.
in general, like you have great, the stories are absolutely impressive. You know what I mean? Like to see her just everything about you is like a very interesting individual. And to hear everything about it, you may not seem to think so because it's like normal life for you. You know what I mean? But for someone on the outside looking in, it's something interesting. Like
Everyone that's not in the Discord right now, you should probably join. Just join the Discord, get in the chat.
Yes.
chat a lot.
Doyler.
You'll get
I'll
Thank
put
you
the link
for
up right now.
Doyler, I just want to say I apologize. Let's get real here.
Thanks,
Doyler,
Barge.
I haven't talked to you in years, and I apologize for that because you're a great lad, and I'm an arsehole. And I'm sorry that I haven't talked to you properly. But hopefully,
Dude, doesn't make you an asshole, man. It makes you a fucking human being.
Yeah,
it
but
makes
hopefully
you a
we'll catch
fucking
up soon because
human.
I felt like Doyler was a friend, and I just kind of honestly I blanked him out.
Fudge.
Ever since I
Wait,
got.
did I know Doyler from school?
No, you didn't. But
No?
I did know him from back in the day, and I kind of got a girlfriend, and I stopped playing CS:GO and shit like that. So Doyler, hopefully we'll catch up soon. Seriously. Hopefully Budgie will set us up a sweet date. Okay, we're about one question in.
Was that personal questions? We didn't even get to the Tins&Gins questions.
We're not going to get to Tins&Gins questions tonight.
No, I didn't think so. It's okay.
Eldo,
Right.
quick question. What's the hardest part of your job?
Okay, well, the obvious one is clients. So I'm a coder, front end coder, but have a lot of back end. So I'm a full stack developer, but with a focus on front end development. If anyone wants to get into coding, I can help you out. But the thing is, like, the hardest part of all of my jobs is usually like taking the moments at the start of a job and talking to the client and asking them why they want something some way, instead of just hearing what they say and just sort of going for it and then having this back and forth if that's not exactly whatever. So the hardest part was learning that you need to take time to understand what people are after rather than what they're asking for. People want certain things, but they don't understand what they want until you ask them explicitly what they're looking for.
Okay.
First off, you just enter in like it's a Friends episode, like just slide in the door, like, hey,
We need Seinfeld like little sound things. So that's the hardest part of my job.
Eldo, what do you use to shave your head?
I shave my head. For the most part, I used to shave. Okay. When I was a kid, when I was 17, 18, I used to shave with a Gillette.
Mm-hmm.
And I would shave this, and I didn't shave my head at that time, even though I probably should. I remember, like, there's a funny story of when I realized I had a receding hairline, and a funny story when I had to accept that I was losing my hair and get over it. That's a whole other fucking ball game. But
episode Eldo part 2, Tins&Gins coming soon. Anyway, sorry.
But like, then I went through a phase of like clean shaving it, and then I realized I really liked it as certain stubble. And I remember this guy when I went to Bible school in Austria. There's this guy called Christian who was like, he was a Danish guy, and he had his beard and his hair like completely exactly the same length. And so I was like, man, that actually looks good. So I started shaving with the smallest like razor, like the clippers at the lowest thing. So it's not fully bicking, but like closest. And that's what I did for a long time. But recently, I have changed it in the last month or so to every week and a half, I'll do like a clean shave.
It looks good.
And yeah, that's clean shave about a week and a half ago. And then I actually let this grow out one time because I was like, I want to have a little bit of a beard.
It
And I
looks
like let
good.
that
It
grow
looks
out a
good.
little
Yeah, like
bit.
I think, did you share, if I'm not mistaken, did you share a photo of yourself with hair from years ago into selfie sharing? I think you
Probably.
I think you did. I'm not
Yeah, I
sure.
believe so a
But
while ago, but yeah.
like I can't imagine you like with hair at this rate. Like I know because it's the way that I'm used to seeing you, but
Mhm. It's hard to see
like
someone who shaves their head who had hair at one point. You know what I mean? Like
If
we know
you
Aldo as shaved head Aldo, but like
Hey,
seeing
Butch.
him as like actual hair Aldo is like
What's really funny about that, and this is like probably one of the biggest struggles that I've been through on a very first world level, that's something that I very much advocate against, like actually talking about, because we don't talk about the idea that 60%, if not more, of guys struggle from hair loss, male pattern baldness. The thing to me was like, if you meet me without a hat on, you're used to it and you don't question it. But if you meet me with a hat on, your brain kind of assumes I have hair, and they take my hat off, and there's always that moment of like, "Whoa, you don't have hair," and I'm like, "That's kind of crazy."
Yo,
So didn't. That's why I didn't wear a hat for this.
nice.
Dax, you probably wondered, right? You were like, "Is he going to
Yeah,
wear a hat?"
I'm not gonna lie. At the start,
Yeah.
when you started streaming, I saw you and you were wearing a hat constantly, and I was like, okay, he just wears a
Mhm.
hat. And then when you took it off,
Is it weird that I assume that anyone like just wears a hat constantly is like already like they have like they're bald or like some
Thanks,
kind
Tyler.
of like
You probably
is that like wrong to assume, or is that like
Yeah,
probably a point.
when Eldo took his hat off on stream, I was like, oh, he's bald. I didn't know you were bald at the time, and I was like, oh. And in my head, I was kind of like, maybe you're self conscious about it because you were wearing the hat. But lately, I don't know if you feel this yourself, but I feel like every time you've been in chat, you haven't been wearing the hat, which is good because I think you're getting more confident with it.
Yeah, that's fair. Like that, I think that you're spot on. Like when I started streaming, I I feel more comfortable with my hat on because people don't. It's like one less obstacle, in my opinion, of someone finding me attractive. So therefore, giving me a chance. It's really weird, and I don't think it's right, but I'm not going to pussyfoot around it and say that isn't true. So when I was wearing hats in streams, yeah, that's self-conscious. Sometimes it's called like sometimes it's because it's cold, but I'll be honest, like most of the time I just like someone that has messy hair and doesn't want to have their hair out because it's messy. It's the same as like a bald guy. Sometimes we just don't want to join a Discord with like 20 other people, especially when people are like down to the age of 20 and to 35, and I'm here like 32, almost 33, and I'm like, yeah, I'm bald. It's like it's almost like
you trying to say 32 is old? You trying
I
to say
mean,
Aldo?
I
I
said
said
it's pretty
bald,
young.
not
It's pretty
old.
young.
that's young.
But like the thing is, it's like I definitely, and I want, this is really important to me. What your assumption of was that I wore a hat because I was self-conscious is true. Like that's it.
Yeah.
You weren't wrong about that at all. And anytime I don't wear a hat, like today, I didn't wear a hat. And you know what's funny? I had that dilemma as I was walking back from the liquor store getting this beer because it's only 3 in the afternoon here. Like I grabbed my beer and I'm walking back and I'm like, should I just wear a hat? I should probably just wear a hat. Like I should just wear a hat. Like I
But you
feel
wear a
more.
hat because it's cold, or you wear a hat because it makes you feel more comfortable?
If I go outside, I wear a hat because it's cold because I'm in Canada.
Mhm.
If I'm wearing a hat on here, it's either because I don't want to worry about how I look. I just feel like I'm used to wearing a hat, so I feel good. Or it's because I am self-conscious. It is.
Do you feel like
I
there's ever a
love,
point where you get to though, where it's just like, I don't give a fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. Like, whatever. This is me. This is what it is. Is there ever a point where you think we'll get to that? Like, you know what I mean? Like anyone.
Yes, I think that there's a point where, and I actually, okay, so I've been dating this amazing girl. Super happy for myself. Like she's amazing, super incredible.
Super happy
But
for you, dude.
yeah,
Nice.
They even
definitely.
need to be able to
It's
say
been
that.
about,
It's
been
like a
about
fucking
6
cool thing.
months. and we went to her house for
As my
Christmas.
wife is over here delivering me food. So.
Beans.
What's funny is that like her brother and I started chatting about hair loss because he was taking some stuff to stop the hair loss, and I was chatting to him about it, and it came out that I was like, you kind of want to hold on to it as far as you can until you find a girl that like likes you and can live with you through it, because to me that was the most important thing, was no girl will date me if I'm bald. That's what I thought. Like, no girl will. And you know what's the most fucking liberating thing is that like this girl that I is dating now has never known me not bald, and it only becomes a thing when I go on dates with her 3 or 4 times when I'm wearing a hat, and I have to be like, you rip it off, and people don't understand that it's a thing, but you have to be like, yeah. And she's even noticed.
You got to think also like, dude, you have like a fucking awesome bald head. Hi, my dude.
You have a nice shaped head.
I couldn't go bald.
Like
if I went bald,
round.
it's ugly as fuck. Like I got
you're
scars
like a roll
on my forehead. I got scars in the back of my head. I couldn't go bald. It would just look absolutely atrocious. You know what I mean? Like you have like that whole, you have the good 5 o'clock shadow, and it goes good with the whole fucking sheen of the head. Like it's just everything matches perfectly.
Like I'd feel the same as Beardy. Like I don't feel like I could go bald. I know I'm balding. like as slow rate I am. Like at the top of my hairline, bald back here, like missing like part of here, and everything. So I'm like, I'd love to grow my hair out long, but I know I'm way past my sell-by date. When it comes to that, I'll never have long, luscious locks like I could when I was younger.
By date.
But like I don't feel like I could ever just go and take it all off.
Really?
I think bald would kind of suit you. I'm not sure.
I know I'd feel like I'd look like an inmate if I was bald. Like that's how I feel. But
I'm not balding. Why the hell would I shave it?
I've never seen it.
Shave it, you pussy.
Like
why would I shave it?
Like Eldo looks sexy with.
Aldo looks great with a bald
Eldo looks
head.
sexy. Like
Aldo
I
looks
don't
like
need anything
he
past there.
Aldo should have came out of the womb with a fucking bald head. Like Aldo looks like he should have came out from the start.
I'm pretty sure he probably did come out of the womb with a bald head. But
I mean, I think so. I don't know about you.
Like I feel like if I shaved my head, I'd look like I could have been a redacted Catholic priest from like 30 years ago. That's how I'd feel like. That's
not in a good way.
No
shit you did when I was younger. Perception. How dare you?
Yeah, anyway, we've talked so much about this as a Discord, as the 4 of us before, when we're not on Tins and Gins, that it's just kind of like interesting. But like the one thing that I would say to anyone in the chat, if you're really struggling with hair loss and you're trying to get transition to being bald, the trick for me was the girl that I was dating, I explained to her why I wanted to shave my head. I asked her to do it, and she did it. So therefore, it's like we're in it together. We're enlisted. Yeah. Anyway, dump that bitch, and yeah, I'm with a different girl now. So.
Nice.
Anyway,
I thought you were gonna say buy Rogaine or what's that other one?
No, I would tell you to stop denying what's happening. Balding is not
just
a choice.
Fucking take it, man.
I don't think you're at a point where you have to do anything.
The drug rat. See, like I had a friend with a massive beard, and
I just have my fringe like done up that way.
I used to have a buzzed head, right? Buzzed head with a fucking beard. Actually, my beard was long. I feel like it was longer. I don't think it was, but it might have been. But I used to remember walking in the city because I used to bounce. I had 2 jobs, so I'd go from one job in the morning to a job at night. I used to bounce to the bar. I remember walking down the street after parking and having taxi cabs like lock their doors as I walked down, and feeling that like I'd look like a fucking serial killer. I look like a fucking absolute psycho because of it. What?
Yeah, tell your children to fuck off.
Whoa!
Imagine
so
my little mullet child
like
is as good as a company as anyone else here.
Child.
What was that? I can't hear you with the mullet.
God, the
Look at that
mullet
mullet.
child
Look
is
at
here.
that.
Look at
This
that
is child
mullet.
abuse.
Aldo.
No.
No, it's
Aldo,
not.
come on.
That
What's
is
your opinions on that, Aldo?
the
What's your
80s is
opinion
coming
on
back.
that?
That's what I think.
I had one friend that was Dabara.
Guys, funny story. Dabara is my brother-in-law. Well, Sam,
Is it?
welcome in.
Sam, hello. How'd you make out with those fucking Subarus, brother?
Oh no, that's the other brother-in-law.
Oh,
I
I
have
don't
to.
know that one. I don't know that one.
Sam, thank you very much for the sub, man. Thank you.
Welcome in, Sam.
That is cute.
Yeah, it looks like your old Lex Luger.
Eldo. Another question was, do you prefer being a freelance worker, or would you prefer to have, you
Ooh,
know, a
that's a good
more
one.
lockdown job
That's a good one.
currently? And I'd like to, after Eldo's answer to this, I'd like to refer back to what he said earlier in the stream that I took note of.
I want to actually ask a question real quick, too, before this is actually answered. Aldo, do you charge more freelance, or is your day rate more? Because I got a buddy who does graphic design. His freelance rate is through the fucking roof compared to his day rate.
Well, first of all, when you're working for an agency or doing something that's like on salary, part of the advantage to them is they get you at a cheaper rate. So you're going to charge more. 2 hours of freelance work is going to be about 1 day of salary work. Like that's probably the truth. If not, to be honest, I really, and then this is now Dax's answer. Freelance, if you set, like, no one's forcing you to charge certain things, no one's forcing you to live a certain way, and no one's forcing you to meet expectations in a certain way. As a freelancer, you need to have really good boundaries when it comes to like setting your rates, setting your expectations, and setting what you're worth. You will take for Drunkrat's right. He's like, freelance is cash only most of the time. Mine isn't cash only, but I do have healthcare in Canada, which is both the public healthcare and also I pay for Blue Cross, which is an insurance company. So I pay for that. On top of it, it's about $75 a month.
So you get dual. So whatever the freelance doesn't, whatever the public doesn't cover, you have covered with Blue Cross.
If I need antibiotics, it costs me like $5. It's not much. So I love freelance mostly because it allows me to live my life how I want it to how I want to live, and I can set these boundaries and expectations for clients. So I can essentially be working full time for a client, but be charging them hourly, and then only working 3 hours a day, charging them 3 hours of freelance time. So it costs them the same as if I'd worked the full day. And I don't feel like I'm lying about working the rest of the day. I work 3 hours. I charge 3 hours. I make money.
That's
I
like
love
what
freelance.
I said earlier with Eldo saying in school. He said he had an agreement with his teachers of, hey, I'll listen. I won't do the homework, but that's it. I'll listen. He set himself boundaries, you know, and saying, hey, this is what you can expect from me. And now when he's doing his job, he says, hey, I'm going to work 3 hours a day. Okay, you have people that are working 8 hours a day, but I'm going to work 3. But my 3 is going to equal their 8. You know, he sets himself as in, hey, this is what you can expect with me. I'm going to fucking slay it. And that's it. And I was like, when you said that earlier about you know, saying to your teachers that, hey, I'm not going to do the homework, but I'll listen. I was like, man, that has carried on throughout your whole life. And now you're doing it today, which I think is really cool.
I appreciate that. I actually think that that's one of my favorite aspects of me as a person, is that I will completely vocalize my expectations and I will completely ask expectations of other people. Other people might say, for example, downstairs today, my roommate DC, he's awesome. He asked me, he's like, hey man, like, can we split utilities? Because that wasn't the agreement, but can we split utilities? And I respect him loads because he said that. Like, he actually asked me instead of just kept it himself. And then I started asking questions like, okay, do you want me to pay it before or after? Do you want like a set? Do you want variable, whatever? I like overdo it with questions of knowing whatever. But I want to make sure
you like to be in the know. You like to know what's coming up.
And
You're
so
prepared for the future.
Set
and I'll even lean into it. I'll lean into it more that I'd rather give him the benefit of the doubt and be like, should I pay this amount so that I'm never under, or should I do this or whatever? And so, yeah, like one of my biggest things is like overly explaining expectations and setting boundaries. And if someone doesn't meet them, having the balls to say, this isn't what we agreed, we can reevaluate if you want. And that is hard. When people push your boundaries, you're like, you have to be willing to push back on it. Does that answer your question? I don't know. These are hitting me hard, man.
I think you know what it is in today's. It's crazy. In my line of work with the whole like pushing things and pushing boundaries, you have to push back. So a lot of people don't understand the whole thing of like, if you want something, you have to ask for it. Like, if you don't ask for it, it's not going to happen. And so many people are afraid to actually ask for what they want. And it confuses the shit out of me. Like, you want it. Ask for it. Why would you not? Why would you not push for that thing that you want or something like that?
Someone said something here. Yeah, someone said to me one time this statement, and it stuck with me forever. It's like, you can't say someone's using you when you haven't claimed your expectation from them. Like, until you tell them what you want,
nice,
they're not using you. You just haven't asked them what that you want.
Mm-hmm.
They've asked you. Like, they just. So you can't say that someone's using you if you're not asking for anything in return.
You allowed that. Yeah, you allowed that. That's already been established. Mm-hmm.
That's a good. I like that quote. I've never heard something.
There's nothing truer than that quote, though. I mean, think about it. I mean,
that's really good.
You let that happen.
The
person's not using you. You allowed that to happen. So you're the only one to blame in that situation is you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Growing like a weed. Sam, that's good. It's good to hear. My nephew is apparently growing like a weed. Sam, he looks very like you, by the way, whenever I get Snapchats off my sister. He looks very, very like you. Okay. Ello, do you have any hidden talents that you'd like to let us know about?
Not hidden, because I'm super full of myself.
I got one. Your musical ability.
Yes, apparently you play guitar. What the fuck?
You've been holding out on us.
I play guitar and sing. I used to lead worship in like some of the biggest worship bands in England.
Praise the Lord.
So all of that.
He's really fucking good too. We were chilling out in Discord one night, and I was playing fucking Skater XL, and he was jamming out in the background. It was fucking glorious. He's got hell of a voice.
I was really annoyed.
Aldo is one of like the hidden gems in your Discord. Like, if Aldo joins your Discord, just know he's one of your hidden gems. As in, like, musically talented, like, lived a fucking life that, like I said, for him is like a normal life, but for us, it's kind of foreign.
Bit of a cunt, but he's great.
It loves to troll, but on the underside of it, you know what I mean? Like, we'll say some fucked up shit in chat, but God, man, he loves this out of it. You know what I mean? Although you honestly are one of the like top tier fucking people I've met on Twitch. Like, in this group of people, you
honestly,
are
although I can say hand on heart, like, I think you are an amazing person.
Yes,
and like I think you've done amazing things in life. Like, as in everything you've done since you realized that you were being a cunt. Everything you've done since then is to benefit other people. You know, to help other people, which I
also,
think is
Jim,
cool.
it depends on which account Aldo uses, because I'm pretty sure one of his accounts is banned right now for trolling children.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Sorry.
Hold on 1 second. That is so nice. Jim just says, honestly, this entire Discord has done more for me in 2 weeks than anyone else in 2020. And if that doesn't get back in the hoolies, you gotta fuck.
That's awesome.
I need Dax loves in chat.
I mean, honestly, when there, it's weird when you go into the Discord and no one's in general talking to each other.
I was gonna say, it's strange
when I
look at the Discord, nobody's there.
It's weird when it's quiet. This has been, honestly, I'm not a member of like many Discords, but there's a lot of Discords I'm like a member of, and it's this is definitely, without a doubt, the most active and the most I look forward to looking into and seeing what everyone's putting in and everything, except for Ivers. Ivers, you've been slacking, you know why. But
I need more titty drops, boy.
saying that,
I saved an ungodly amount of nudies today.
yeah,
and
honestly,
you put on
saved
fucking
my
Reddit.
phone.
I'm old. I don't
yeah.
know
None
what
of them
fucking
saved my
Reddit is.
phone.
Okay, let me throw it out there.
I've talked to
God.
people on Discord more this year than people in
Yeah.
real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can honestly say, listen,
honestly,
we're gonna get real here. I can honestly say, Aldo, you're a great fucking dude. Dax and Perception have been some of my closest friends. And I say, I don't use that term at all. Like friends. Like you have to really earn that fucking title.
Sure.
That Aldo, fuck you, dude, you're a fucking friend too, because you keep it real as shit. I know I can fucking, you keep it 100% all the time. There's no bullshitting with you.
Eldo may just
But
leave
Dax and
mid-conversation,
Perception
but he's still great.
have become, yes. Dax and Perception have become like two of my best fucking friends this year, easily, without a doubt. And I cannot wait till I fucking actually meet these two people to confirm our friendship at the end of July. I cannot fucking wait because it's going to be an absolute blast. I feel like our
5
chemistry
months
right
away.
now online, our chemistry online is great. I can only imagine our chemistry in real life is going to be through the fucking roof, and
Yeah,
we're going to
it's
get in
gonna
trouble.
be-
We might
it's
get
gonna be
arrested. I'm throwing that out to guys. We might get arrested.
Lads,
It
yes.
gets a little crazy sometimes.
2021
But we're
live
gonna do
Tins
it.
and Gins coming straight
Woo!
from Dublin,
We're gonna fucking
Ireland,
do it.
featuring Perception, Beardy, and possibly James Sender because he wants to come and have a drink with
He
us as
lives
well.
in Dublin. He
Fuck
lives
yeah.
in
Dude,
Dublin.
I should organize my visit to England around the same time.
Oh,
Just
man.
You
come over.
absolutely
Yeah.
fucking should. Yeah,
Oh, that'd
listen,
be
July
fucking
Thank
mad.
you for the
July
kind words,
25th, July 25th to fucking August 5th, I'll be in Ireland. So come on,
Man.
on over, baby.
It's
I'll
going
Let's
get
to
myself
fucking
an
do
Airbnb
it.
for a weekend.
Everyone in here is absolutely, honestly, everyone in here brings their own unique talent, and they're absolutely fantastic to this Discord. Everyone.
I didn't think
There's not
yeah.
a single person that is like a mood bringer down. Anyone.
Is
You're all
this
great.
is this vibe usual for Gins and Tins? We just sort of like just
Not at all.
having a
This
Not
has
usually
been a
this
very
emotional.
unique fucking Tins and Gins. This has been a very unique Tins and Gins guy. I'm not gonna lie, there, Aldo. It's been very.
But these are the Tins and Gins I want to talk, like, especially when we get guests on. I
holy
appreciate
fuck,
when it's
this has
me,
been a great
you,
fucking
and
Tins and Gins.
Perception. We can just answer the Tins and Gins questions. But when we have people on like Eldo, I'd love to dig into them and get to know everything about them, you know? And this is what we're doing tonight, which I think is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Rat, you better be fucking ready. You're next.
And like Eldo, one thing I gotta say, one thing I'm always unprepared for with you, which I feel I just can't be at this point.
deep.
Balls deep. Is like your wit. You're so fucking
Yeah,
witty. So like
very
if
witty.
someone
Yes.
says something, you're
Yes.
just bang right back in there. And like if you're saying it to someone, like if I said something and you go what bang, I'm like shit, what
Yeah,
the
he's
fuck do I
straight
say
on
back
the
to this
fucking
fucking
money,
cunt?
boy.
And I don't know
On
what
the
to say,
money.
and you're just like, fuck.
Fuck, what do I say?
Just
that
there
just
in the
comes from
background.
being affected, man. I needed my humor to get through life.
But I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's
dude,
great.
this,
Love it.
yeah.
Brightens my days so
never,
much.
never like slow. Like you're very quick with the fucking without a doubt, without the
Reminds me so much of
Right
this
out.
this week, or like sometime this week, or maybe the week before. We were chatting about the hottest peppers. They were the hottest peppers. That someone was like, "Yo, what's the hottest pepper? It's hotter than jalapeno." And then someone said Carolina Reaper, and I said, Carolina Reaper, barely Carolina knower. And that was just, I just fucking loved it so much. Oh man, it made me laugh so much.
Oh fuck, that was me. That was
Oh
me.
yeah.
You got Princess so fucking good. She died in the Discord. She died.
I barely Carolina knower.
Uh,
Yeah, 'cause
Anyway,
I've been
yeah,
saying for the
so-
last while.
what a
Any
fucking
more-
episode.
Any
Holy
more
shit.
questions?
dude.
Elo, that is all the direct questions. Oh,
Nice.
sorry. We asked you about hidden talents. Oh, the music and stuff like that,
Yes.
of course.
I used to, and we talked about this, which makes me laugh so fucking much that we both have the same book.
Oh, yes. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
pretty
Oh,
sad. Hold on.
The Jordan Peterson one?
No.
Oh
No.
no, the magic one. Yeah, the card tricks.
When I was a kid, I was very not very social,
That one.
is
Yeah. but I was not for us. Maybe for the stream, not for us.
The Royal Road to
Um,
Card Magic. Let's go.
So I used to be really into card magic to the point where it's like I was teaching people card magic. I taught a mafia boss in Turkey a card magic trick, and he told me one back. It was crazy. And Dax and I started chatting shit about it one day, and I was like, "Yo, I used to have this book that was like the best place to start, Royal Road to." And then Dax was like, "I am Royal Road to. We were both virgins." And then that was it, man. Anyway.
What a game! What a book, though. It's great.
How crazy is
like,
how crazy is that you guys can, like, you know what I mean, like a stranger on the internet, right? And you connect on that, like, that's like how interesting, like that.
What's
like
weird?
That much...
It is so fucking weird to me that I went on least to most viewed, and I saw loads of people, and I picked Dax. I picked Dax. I did. I did pick him. I picked him. No, but I picked Dax, and that was the start. But it was something about the foundation of what you had that I could tell there was something more. Like there's something about the foundation of what you were doing was going to grow into something bigger. And I think it was maybe the authenticity. Maybe it was like, there was something about it. And I thought, wow, I'm actually going to invest in this. I didn't like do this to a lot of channels. I just did a few. And now I come back like 6 months later, and here we are. And it's like, yeah, let's not pretend like
fucking crazy.
But like it isn't hundreds of viewers and hundreds whatever. It isn't. But it is a genuinely, like, the position you're in is where channels go when they are growing.
That's why.
And it is authentic growth. And that is crazy that I saw you and picked you, and then I came back, and on your own, you'd fucking grown. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm proud of myself of, is that I am me online. Like what you see here, this is me. Yeah, if you meet me in real life, you know what to expect. I don't change. I know a few people that on Twitch, they're like, "Hey man, welcome to the stream. Fuck yeah, today's gonna be a great day." And then you go on Discord and
great
like,
crack.
Yo, what's the crack? You know, they're just chill. And I prefer people, if they're chill on, you know, if they're chill in real life.
You'll always get the same welcome from Dax no matter what. It's, hey, welcome in.
Hey, what's the crack? How's it going?
Same tone. Hey, welcome in. How you doing today?
Well, like,
sorry if I didn't get to you, so and so, but welcome in.
Can confirm, Dax was the same back in school. He just has less of an afro.
Oh man, I had a serious afro in school. Holy crap! Perception. I gotta get pictures up. Man, I had a full blown fucking afro. But yeah, what's the crack? Lads, what you see me on Twitch is me in real life.
Yeah, welcome to the Peach Gang. Welcome to Peach Gang is a big thing. And then honestly, I wanna give props, because I'm gonna give props to Rat here for a second, because he came up with the whole mods being the Peach Fuzz as well, and I really want to keep that going. I
the Peach Fuzz.
The mods are now the Peach Fuzz.
Thank you, Drunkrat.
Yeah, you're that layer on the outside.
Oh yeah,
the fuzz, Peach Fuzz. All mods are now known as the Peach Fuzz.
But yeah, that's one thing. Hello, thank you for that, because that's something I'm proud of. Is that I'm me. I try not to hide behind any fake facade or anything like that. I am 100% what I am in real life is what I try to be on Twitch as well, which is why I'm quite open about things. Like, somebody asked me a raunchy question or a question that other people are like, "Hey, you're getting banned for that." I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'm still a virgin. Okay,
but it's not even that. It's not even that. It's the way, honestly, you know what it is, because you also have like a standoffish view, and you'll let your mods handle the situation as well, as in, like, to let them, like, kind of like fuck around. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I think the second episode of Tins&Gins, we got rated by that group of 5, the 5 dudes, and you knew where they were from. They were from Portal, Ireland. Ron Jeremy was one of them.
Oh yes,
and I forget the other names. Yeah. How fun was that?
That was good crack. Yeah,
that was fucking great. I know Budge really enjoyed that as well.
Pallet Hands, welcome in. Hope you enjoyed the emotes. Thank you, Beardy.
No worries, no worries.
What you see is what you get. Yeah, Budgie, Kevin B. Budgie can confirm that I am pretty much what I am on Twitch in real life. And
that's solid.
I think a lot
You
of
don't
people.
need to. You don't need to put on an ass and you don't need to put on an exterior.
If you
That's
don't
it.
like me, you can fuck off. How
Pretty
about
much.
But please don't, because
But
I
please
am
don't.
alone.
Because I'm
So
so
alone.
lonely.
So lovely.
Please
I
love
love
me.
you all, but
Please value my honesty of being alone.
This is the
No,
first.
I
Sorry, go ahead. Hello.
I think it's so funny when I think, because I have a really good photographic and like sort of memory, like just kind of stores these moments. I just remember so much about the first time I went on your stream, and I just
remember it as well,
remember
really well.
I remember it like the room is a cold room and the tiles on the floor are cold. That's how I remembered it, which was just like you had this room, this foundation, this place, but nothing was there yet. And I remember it being so like the embers were kind of like going, like starting, and I was like, man, this is going to be big. I'm going to check up on this guy. So from my point of view, it was like, I'm going to keep this guy. I bookmarked you, but I didn't look at you. And every time I wanted to go to you, I didn't, because I was like, no, I'm going to leave it. I want to see where he's going to get.
See what happens.
And then like 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, I went back, and it's just like so funny because the person I remember, and I'm not going to get into it, but the shit that we were talking about, the reasons you were streaming, the reasons that you were doing this, and the person you were, and the happiness that you had, and the lack of in some places, and the truth of like seeing that and being like, I remember it so well that now when I look at the way you are now, or rather where we are, and that's the beauty of this whole
Yeah.
thing, is you don't see it as a you see it as a we, and where we are, it's like amazing because you actually came from a point where a lot of people in the Discord are now coming from. And I think that's why it's working. You came from a point of like not having a situation that you wanted to be in and trying to get out of that and create a new wave.
Like honestly, I
And
can
other
say
perception you got that?
what you're saying now, Ello.
The Gaelic.
Twitch, yeah, Gaelga, yeah, I'm all on Gaelga, it's small on Gaelga.
Okay, all right.
Twitch made me happy, and it wasn't Twitch that made me happy. It was the people who became part of the Twitch that I'm trying to promote. That's how I became happy. I was fucking miserable. Okay, I got to a point where I had some very bad thoughts. Very, very bad in terms of my
We've
physical
discussed
health.
this. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
discussed this.
It wasn't
Mhm.
good. And Twitch made me happy, and it wasn't Twitch, it was, as I said, the people I came across. I'm glad to say Ello was one of the first people that made me happy. Ello, I remember, Ello, as you said, you remember a cold dark room. Thing I remember from that first chat was looking over in Streamlabs, which I was using Streamlabs at the time. I'm not using it anymore. But you know Streamlabs has an integrated chat on the right-hand side? I remember looking over and I just saw Eldo. Ello, and it was those stupid questions and shit like that. But I was like, man, this person actually is, is engaging and is entertaining and is making me more confident. Yeah, that's one thing as well. Twitch has made me more confident in terms of like, I'm glad I can like be myself. I think maybe before Twitch, I would be myself with a costume on. I would still be myself, but I had kind of a layer of security. But now I can just, I decided to be myself on Twitch, and people like that, so I was like, fuck it, you know what? People like me for who I actually am, so I'm gonna be who I actually am. Fuck it, let's see what happens.
When did this become the Tins&Gins appreciation episode? That's what I want to know. This is
episode 12.
Aldo, what the fuck, Aldo?
This is a special
You're not supposed to
episode. I
do
knew
this.
that this episode was gonna be fucked up, but in a good way because Eldo was here.
Not a bad way.
The truth of it is that you, Dax, you had 1 point or two
Drunk,
or
you
many.
keep them goddamn pants off.
You decided that you could either stay under this mask, stay in this way, or stay whatever, and grow how you're growing. But something in you was like, I'm going to just fucking shine the light on exactly what I am and who I am. And to the point of the whole Discord and Budgie and like getting involved, like, it's so funny. You took that step to be honestly you, and it somehow worked.
You know what? Kind
That's
of
crazy.
made obvious to me that I was like, hey, I can be myself. I remember I made an edgy joke. It was something about a dick, probably. And I was like, hey, this is going to be like, you know, any of the prudes are going to be like, oh, how fucking dare he? But I remember I said a joke about a dick or something like that, and somebody put a lol W in chat, and I was like, okay, being myself, somebody can maybe find that entertaining. And then I realized the more I be myself, the more people are like, you know, I'm the same. Like, there's no point hiding, as I said, hiding behind a facade on Twitch. If, like, I don't give a shit if I'm, like, I try to stay inside the TOS of Twitch, but fuck it, like, I talk about stuff that's definitely TOS. It's on the edge of TOS, but that's stuff that people want to talk about. That's real. That's real life, you know?
Exactly. You got Guy cleaning bedposts out here.
Guy is fucking shining that bedpost, you know?
Oh, I thought it was a penis.
No, that's a bedpost. I know it looks like
dirty.
a BBC, but is that Mandingo in that gif? But yeah, Eldo, fuck me, lads. We need to get you back for episode 2 where we don't talk about
we actually answer
questions.
We actually answer questions. Yeah, this has been.
Because I love answering those questions, like the random ones.
Ken Patchy, welcome in.
Actually, just before we go anywhere else, Dax, did you get the extra question from Hex?
Oh, Hex. Yeah, Hex messaged me.
He posted an extra question.
What's this game you're working on? Do you want to give us some teaser? You don't have to give us much, but just give us an idea of kind of what you're doing currently.
There's a few different ones. There's one with Unity, which is a play around the idea of it's like werewolves, mafia. I mean, like if you're into board games, like mafia, werewolves, stuff like that. Among Us is the best example to sort of transition, but using light and shadow and the idea of deception more than just like one person's the traitor or imposter. It's like you work with deception and tricking and whatever. So that's one of them. And then the other one that I'm working on is actually not a game per se, but it is a tool for a game, which means it's basically like if you're at a pub, you all brought your phone out and you were like, let's do a trivia night or something like that. You would the person that runs the show would create a room, and then everyone else would join with a code, and it's just simply like A, B, C, or D. It logs your answers, and the person like logs it afterwards. So it's more of a tool. It's like Dice isn't a game, but it's used for other games. So that's kind of like what I'm doing, but it's not much. I'm like constantly shifting gears and shit like that, but
keeping yourself on your toes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So Perception and Beardy are literally the best co-hosts of this podcast. Yes, sir.
Can confirm.
No.
Beardy,
no,
for you, man. It's like you saying, hey, Dax, you host the show. This is all because of you. I'm going to say back to you that you have to accept my cringe right now by saying you are a great co-host and Perception.
It's true.
I won't even say co-host, okay? I hosted, but I see all three of us as the hosts of Tins&Gins. You know, it's on my channel, but it's split. You know, it's 33.3%.
Anyone wants to take a skipping tool and do this, and then put our Daxter, Beardy, and Perception.
Like Dax is far too kind. Like yet alone for Beardy, but especially for me, because all I do usually on Tins&Gins up until
say fucking shitty fucking pink jokes
is
shitty fucking pink jokes.
I only said that in one
and
fucking
doesn't matter.
podcast.
It'll forever. We'll be at fucking episode 300, and I'll be saying your fucking stupid ass pink joke.
I was gonna say get blitzed, but take fucking snooters, and here we go. 3, 2,
1. Cheers. My man.
Yeah, Perception usually just gets absolutely lost. Like, I usually go to bed on Friday and wake up Saturday and check Discord,
and he's still fucking on Discord, like talking to people.
And like,
fucking
no joke, 9:30 a.m. Perception's still in here, like,
it's like 6 a.m.
Oh,
I
man.
can't.
It's a
too old.
fucking mess. Oh,
Guys,
it's
listen,
fucking
honestly,
great.
I've had probably the shittiest 3 weeks I've ever had in my fucking life, and thanks, just thanks,
You're welcome, Brady. Thank
because
you as well.
this fucking takes it just clean away. It's great to come in here and look forward to just hanging out with you guys, with chat, with everyone. Aldo, much needed interruption from fucking everything.
Eldo, we
so
need to
thank
get
you
honestly,
guys.
we need to get you back for actual questions.
It's
like,
been a
You
rough
know
fucking
how
couple
hard
weeks
it
for
is to
Beardy.
get me on here.
Yeah, we'll
And
get
even
him back
this
on in
morning, I
like
had to work so
episode
hard.
20. Episode 20, we'll have him back.
20. I'll take 20.
Yeah.
That's a good,
Something
that's a
like
big
that.
number.
It's gonna be a
Actually,
while.
I've been saving one confetti popper because I still have to clean out my
Oh, you
gonna
probably
be
saw
pretty good.
fucking confetti in your fucking carpet from
I
the
still
last
fucking
one.
confetti in my carpet.
Hex.
And you want me to put that shit in my beard bag? You're nuts. He's still cleaning up from fucking how long ago? That was so long ago. Fuck
Hex.
out of here, dude.
Hex, thank you very much, man. Seriously. I cannot thank you enough.
Hex, you're an absolute legend, man.
Guys,
You are.
Hex,
You're-
just to let you know, Hex is just what kind of guy Hex is. Hex has messaged me twice this week at like 9 a.m. and just say, hey, I hope your day goes well. That's it.
Kind of ominous, really. Like,
Yeah.
like he's threatening
Should
you.
we answer this?
Do it. See what happens. Your delivery is ready. Hex is...
Hello?
Hex, thank you. Fuck me.
Hello?
Beardy, it's your mother. Been in this cupboard for years.
I gotta BRB.
Yeah,
Good, how are you?
I need to pee so badly, but I'm staying here for a minute. Hex, thank you so much, man. That is way too much you've given.
Yeah, Hex
But-
crazy.
Man, if you've enjoyed anything from tonight, that's great. But thank you, Hex. Thank you so much for the support, man. Hopefully I'll get to talk to you in Discord soon. I'll actually get to talk to you properly and say thank you. Sorry if you can hear my dog going crazy. Fucking Maisie.
Is there any holes on that Doom character that you can fuck?
This one? I can probably fit between the legs. I mean, that's pretty skinny. Yeah, I can probably fit between the legs.
Skinny. Still skinny.
That was something.
What was it?
They wouldn't eliminate the credit card debt that I don't have.
Oh, nice.
I said, but I don't have any credit card debt. She said, well, we can help you eliminate your credit card debt. I said, but I don't have any credit card debt. And she's like, well, I'm a live person. I said,
Death.
so where are we going with this? And it went to, oh, well, have a great day. And it just hung up on me.
Death, you missed out, man.
Okay.
Death, you missed out
Death!
on a
Death, you
serious
missed-
episode.
dude, you
I was
missed a
crying.
lot.
I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping the
Death
rest of these
cried.
guys were crying
Fuck
and
you.
shit. And
There's like
Fuck.
150, no joke, 150 gifted subs. I'm not even kidding. Like, that many.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
we gotta give Ello a second
well
chance
enough
at Tins and
big
Gins because
time.
this time was just
we didn't
like,
get in any
absolutely
questions,
soaked.
Jeff. You didn't miss any questions. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, no questions this week.
I apologize. I come in here and it's just a tear fest.
It's funny because at the start, before
this
you
is what
joined
we
us, Ello,
wanted.
prior to Tins and Gins, I was like,
My
Man,
hex, man.
I was
Get
like,
some
man,
sleep.
we're so behind on questions. We have so many to catch up on.
We didn't
now
answer
we're-
a single
now
one.
we're even more
nah.
behind.
Nah,
Honestly,
like,
Yeah,
you
honestly,
can take a short scroll through the Tins and Gins. We need more to bump it up.
I
If you were
honestly
to
think
compare
yeah,
that to like a month or two ago, that was like
yeah. Once we get
way
people
longer.
like Eldo in, like guests, I think it is better to. Obviously, not everyone is as interesting as Eldo and has an amazing life past as Eldo has. But I'm sure, hopefully, people will be able to talk as much as Eldo has, which
That's
is
let your
great.
dog to mine.
My dogs.
Okay.
Apologies, guys. My dog Maisie is
I
going
didn't know if it was mine or
crazy.
yours.
about to open up the window and shout at her. Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to get the chance.
Have you ever had a
what
dream
day it
that
is?
you,
I'm trying to make a
what day
fucking
it is?
living here. What the?
you want you could do you'll do you could do you want him so much
And
to
you
do anything.
you want him to do you so bad you could do anything? Oh god, it's so good.
And that's the pinnacle of the internet right there.
Maisie, it's IE princess, so it's Maisie. As in
Oh my
Maisie
God.
Williams.
You were sounding like a fucking
Good
status
night,
quo
Kitty.
song
Love
when
you.
you were
Thank you very
starting
much
that
for the
off,
support.
Eldo. You know, because there's a fucking the furniture store. You can do what you want. You can do what you like.
There's a good question from Roxy. All right, while
I'll
you're
be
answering
honest,
that, I'm
Roxy.
gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
2. There you go. No. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous were you before the podcast tonight? Well, you know that I was kind of like confused by it and like I don't really know what I'm going to say. But the truth was that I didn't really have time to get nervous.
Tonight was a lot different Tins and Gins than what would normally have.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with you being on, but you unlocked something like fucking deep.
Dude, there's a reason I do youth work, man.
Fuck, man. I don't. I guess it's the way the way you put things. Yeah, damn straight. Damn, you're good at it.
You've touched me in places I've never known.
The typical priest.
I wash my hands.
Where wash my hands?
Unfortunately, I didn't realize that was a thing until I was out of it. Man, I could have had.
That was, damn, I missed out on all that.
I didn't know that's. I was like, why do people do this? This is a thankless job. Apparently, you can take the thank by force.
Uh-huh.
You will thank me. You
missed
will
out.
thank you.
You want to talk to God, don't you?
Yeah, you just want God to listen, right?
Yeah.
Something
There's only
you to
one way
do.
for that. There's only one
Whoa,
way
whoa,
for
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost better than the gooch spot. Almost.
Well, yeah, the
But
perception's a huge.
The
huge
gooch
shot, guy.
is still like at least a tier or 2 above on how Eldo has touched me tonight. No one will ever touch me the same way as in the first time someone touched my gooch that way. Because I never known that kind of thing was possible. That was like seeing God for me. That was
When we first described the gooch spot thing.
That was something.
You know,
Hello.
I've been in conversations about this before. I'm an advocate, and I think that if you're scared of that shit, you need to get over it. What were you gonna ask me, Dex?
I was gonna say, Ella, you have changed the lives of people when a few years ago when you were running the coffee shop and things like that. But honestly, Ella, I can say you have slightly changed my life as well ever since you came in. So thank you.
It's amazing what the power
Thank
of
you.
one
Seriously,
person can
Ella,
do.
seriously,
One
thank
person
you.
can do in a chat. You know what I mean?
What I should have done is I should have gone in that chat with just 2 viewers
And
and
said
go,
Hitler
"2
was
viewers, you
misunderstood,
can-"
and then leave.
Dude, one of my favorite things to do with Dax is he used to have the redeem for changing his stream title, and every time I'd come in and be like,
oh yeah, there was some fucked up stream titles. And I'm like,
Hitler was misunderstood.
I remember being like, should I change it? It's a little dicey.
No, the best one ever that we're still waiting on, which might come by the end of 2020 if the vaccines get done, is baking with my hot sister.
Oh,
that was
God.
mine.
Oh.
That was mine. That was me. I started that.
I need to bake.
I started that one. I'm taking credit for that. I'm sorry, Aldo, but I'm taking credit for that.
No, I didn't do it. I'm not pretending I had it. He's like, no, Aldo. I was like, I didn't do it.
Mux.
Baking with my hot sister. That was
Baking
it. And then someone else around.
Yeah, and then fucking my brother-in-law who's married to my sister joined into the chat and was like, and my sister
your
texted
sister
me and
texted
said,
you, right?
yeah, oh fuck it was so weird.
What a great day.
Mux,
Win. I count as a win.
Mux, I have time warp disabled. Sorry, I don't guys. Any redemptions that are done tonight, I'm gonna refund because I didn't have it running. I'm not gonna have it running for Tins and Gins because I think it just distracts Tins and Gins too much. And lads, I just want to say, everyone in chat, Eldo, what a fucking guest, man.
I'm sorry.
What
a
a
fucking
guest.
absolute legend.
What a
What an
fucking dude.
what an
But it was weird. It's
absolute
like it's
man.
just the way I don't
Thank you,
know
Bridgie.
what it
Thank you,
is.
Bridgie.
What the fuck was it that like just really got everybody like just kind of? We didn't even get in any fucking Tins and Gins topics.
It's Eldo's story.
Yeah, but
lads,
this is better.
I'm gonna say this now.
This is
Eldo's
actually better
story
than
is
Tins and Gins
amazing.
topic.
This was great.
Elo is such a good
This is
person.
amazing.
I feel refreshed.
Like, I don't know. Elo helps people.
That man has seen more than I'd say probably 85% of the fucking world has been through and seen more than 85% of the world.
Yeah, like especially like the bit where like he was
Fuck.
reevaluating himself with the Gabriel project and he got the Quality Street box. Like I could imagine that box. I have it in my larder right now. I could imagine that box and getting everything and setting it on like the
Fuck, man.
Viking shrine and setting it down like the river going down. Like shit, man. It's
That
so
just
good.
reminds you of this. This is unrelated topic, but this had me in fucking knots laughing the other day. I was watching somebody stream and they had a character in it. I think it was Dark Souls, and his face was all fucked up. And he was explaining the character, like why his face was all fucked up, and he was explaining the whole story, and then he's like, and this is why his face looked like a kicked-in biscuit tin. But a kicked-in biscuit tin is just fucking perfect.
Actually, is Guy still in here?
Yeah,
'Cause I
you know,
know
guys
Guy-
still fucking here.
Because I know Guy loves Dark Souls. Because I am rocking a Dark Souls t-shirt tonight.
Yeah, guys still in here.
It was Devo.
Oh yeah.
If anyone wants, Devo is an Australian streamer. He is fucking hilarious, man. I kicked in.
Dude, the
biscuit
Australian
tin.
streamers are usually pretty fucking down to.
This
fucking
guy
do it.
is like, he's not afraid to say stuff. Which he's brilliant. He's so good. Here, I'll give him a shout out. He's a Doom streamer, but he plays Dark Souls and that as well. But he's fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, that does it too. Dark Souls, what a fucking game.
Well, we didn't get to any of the questions, but my girlfriend's coming at 4:30, so it's in 40.
Oh, no, you tell your girlfriend she's a lucky woman.
Yeah.
'Cause I swear to God, I put a wig on for your ass. put
I'd
a
let
wig
you
on for
fuck
your
me,
ass.
Elder.
You don't
I-
need to. There are some pretty powerful alcohols out there, Beardy.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, you and me, a bottle of fucking oh my God.
I don't
absinthe?
usually
You
I
and me a
usually
bottle of
don't
absinthe?
sleep with short guys, but I would for you.
Oh, fuck you, bottle of fucking short guys. Oh, sorry, Dax.
Ella, why?
This is a
Ella,
six
why?
above
He's like
six
6'4".
I'm 6'4".
Yeah.
He's got 2 inches. He's
I-
got 2
I'd be
inches on me,
licking
so
his
he can call me
nipples.
short.
Like,
Wait, but before I say anything,
Wait till
too
you see.
cra-
Wait till you see like the July hug when I hug Dax and I'm having him up
like
off
right
his feet.
now, do you want to watch the VOD?
wait, what are you saying?
Before I say anything too crass, is your girlfriend watching this right now, or going to watch the
Yeah,
VOD?
as long as it's fine. She's fine. You're fine.
Oh God!
Go for it.
Do
It's
it.
fine.
Do it.
I was going to say I hope she has a ball cleaner for her pussy, so she can just go
Oh,
over that head.
Nice. I like it.
I like it. I like it. She's not gonna be like, oh my god, that guy Perception.
What a
I'm like,
fucking
ah,
scumbag.
pervert.
Yeah,
Pervert.
yeah.
Alice, he doesn't care about any of those fucking girls. He's fucking awful. He's trash. Get him out of here. Get him off the Tins and Gins right now. We don't need him. He's fucking debaucherous. Get him out of here.
Okay.
That was amazing.
And
Perception.
for the
We
first
need
time
more of that.
for Tins and Gins today, because Eldo's leaving, I'm actually gonna finish Tins and Gins when Eldo's leaving, just because I feel like leading on with the three of us is basically Tins and Gins next week, because we won't have a guest next week. As you guys know, every second week we're gonna have a guest, so we'll just continue on next week with the three musketeers minus Eldo, unfortunately. But Eldo, question:
Aldo, you've been fucking
would
great,
you
brother.
like to join us for Tins and Gins in the future?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
there
Fuck
we
you,
go.
you fucking lying sack of shit.
I would.
Your
very
ass-
much
that, you have no, that was a rhetorical question. You got to say yes. I'm not that far
Yeah.
from Calgary, you bastard. 6
Of
hours.
course.
6 hours.
Rhetorical question. You
Hold
gotta
on.
say yes.
Hold on. Wait one second. 6
Rhetorical
hours?
question, you fuck.
6 hours?
Yeah, I'm 6
Beardy?
hours away. Yeah,
Where are you?
Jersey, East Coast.
No, you're like 4 hours away.
You're
3.
5
No,
from us.
wait, you're above Montana?
Yeah.
If you're 5, he's
Yeah,
7.
yeah. I'm probably I'm 4. I'm probably about
Because-
4 or 5 hours.
Because
Yeah.
I'm
It
okay,
takes me
because,
6 hours to get to Las Vegas.
because 6 hours, if it was 6 hours, I'm surprised we haven't hung out. If it's 6 hours, I'm surprised.
Don't fucking tempt me, dude. I'm already planning a trip with
I would.
Sick to go hunting moose. Don't fucking tempt me to come
Peace.
to Calgary. I got, you know, your fucking hockey star Johnny Gaudreau. I used to make fun of that kid in the pro shop.
Nice.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me over there. All right, I'll be up there in a second. I'll sleep in that. Listen, both of our feet will hang off that little ass bed of yours right there. All right.
Okay, hold on. Jersey City?
No. Whoa.
How do I find you? How do I find you?
I'm
So I wanna-
Southern Jersey. Southern Jersey.
So give me a town.
Look at
or
Philadelphia. Philadelphia.
What's that?
something. Okay, Philadelphia, PA, USA.
Yep.
Okay, delays. Let's just fucking. I don't care about this shit.
Oh man, I know who we're raiding. Oh, I fucking know it. Our man is in the kitchen mixing up margaritas already.
He sure is. He's
Oh,
shaking the shit out of
fuck
that fucking thing, dude. I'm pretty sure he was drinking beforehand too. He's going ham on the margaritas right now.
Yo, you're on the main
I
Discovery
did ask
page.
him. I asked him about the. No
Wait.
fucking way, really?
Raw
Did he get his-
cocaine? Raw cocaine. What a name.
Okay, Beardy, you're
Yes.
like 36 hours away from me. Oh, by plane? You mean by plane?
Yeah,
I thought we were
fucking fly to you. I'm not
car.
driving to your ass.
We're on the main
I was
Discovery
like, if
page.
you're
It's 6 hours. It's 6 hours for me to drive to Toronto. Let's put it that way. To drive to Toronto. You are on the fucking main page for me.
I totally have been near you. I've been to.
I hope so, because we got some really good fucking places around here.
Raw cocaine.
Yeah. Anyway, cool. Well, good chat. Good
Thanks for the heads up.
Are we rating?
Just before we go, do either like Beardy or Eldo, do either of you watch hockey?
Fucking yeah! Just watch the Flyers whoop the shit out of the Penguins 6-3. Woo,
Do you-
go Flyers!
Someone absolutely ripped through a defense yesterday and scored like a superb fucking goal. Whatever the fuck.
Was the Avalanche?
He was-
Someone from
He was
Colorado.
trending yesterday. It's the first time I've seen hockey. in-
Toronto.
Colorado and Philly are actually shoe-ins for
Wow.
the Stanley Cup this year. Because Colorado has a very young team and Philly is completely healthy. Colorado versus St. Louis Blues. It looks like the Blues
Fuck
actually
does
kicked the shit out of
Raw cocaine. What does LFG stand for?
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Who's raw cocaine? Who are you talking about?
I
Oh
saw
shit,
it.
there's
Yo,
a dude, raw
Brazil.
cocaine.
Yeah, raw cocaine. He says we're
Brazil.
Oh, the
We're
guy
on the
with the
main
beard on the
Discovery.
bottom left
yeah.
is hot. Thank you, brother.
Shh.
I'm the fucking shit. Don't you
He said
forget
we're
it.
on the main Discovery page.
We are on the
apparently.
main Discovery page.
Where?
Yeah, you're on the front page, brother. Congratulations. High five. High fives all around. We made it.
Yeah, up top, boys.
Dax makes me look small as shit.
There we go, boys. Nice. But sadly, all great things may come to an end.
Raw
Lads,
cocaine. Don't forget that the follow button. We do it every Friday.
raw
brother. Come
cocaine.
on
If
in.
you want to follow, yeah, we
Drop
do
some
this every
fucking
Friday.
shit. Feel free to join the fucking Discord too. Get in the Discord, ask some questions. We'll answer them fucking terribly. Guys, it's been a fucking great episode.
Yeah,
I
lads.
feel
one
good.
episode.
I feel
Honestly,
good. I feel great.
I
It's been a
like
great
these
fucking
episodes where we
episode.
get to introduce a new great person and get to know them, you know? And this is great. This is really, really good.
Fuck,
But,
man. Tins and
guys,
Gins.
Tins and Gins 2021.
Fuck.
Lads, let me tell you now. 2021 Tins and Gins is going next level. All right?
If
I'll
it's
say.
anything like what the fuck just happened, yeah. Whew. I'm
And I'll be
not-
straight up. I'll be straight up. If you guys are going out there, you guys are meeting out there. If I can just time my trip to see my parents around that time and then just come over for a weekend.
Although I'm out from the 25th to the 5th, to the 25th of July to August 5th. I'll be in Ireland. You let me know.
Okay, but if there's one weekend and I come out for it and I Airbnb and I come out with you guys, I just don't want to be in the way.
Oh, don't
Fuck,
worry.
dude. Why would you
What
think
the
you would
fuck,
ever in the
man?
way? Stop it. Fucking this guy.
Top.
Come on.
Jim,
Listen,
I'm giving you your
dude.
points back because I don't have it enabled currently.
Dude.
All right.
Dude.
Guys,
Oh, no.
Right, we have
you're
her in
one of
20
also the
seconds.
people
Let's
I'd
go.
love to meet. So, all right.
right.
I love you guys.
Guys,
we're gonna
thank
go
you for coming in.
We're raiding Drunk Rat. Guys, this was great. Thank you very much.
Fuck
I'll
it,
be,
this was-
I'll be
this
on
was-
Discord
this
in a
was
few
an
minutes.
Interesting one.
Peach is ready.
Peach
guys.
Fuzz in the house. Peach Fuzz in the house. Remember,
Go in
let that
there,
rain.
give some love
Hashtag Peach
to,
Fuzz.
yes, hashtag Peach Fuzz and Drunk Rat's channel. We have around 5 seconds. Guys, if you want to say goodbye.
See you guys.
Your favorite cuss word is cunt. Mine is cunt. But I only break it out for specific situations.
Okay, I think we are
Oh, man.